Hey everyone, welcome back to Sonic Heroes. We're going to get started with Grand Metropolis, not Seaside Hill.
Looks like Eggman escaped into the city.
Eggman's robots are taking control of everything.
Let's find Eggman and show him the real power of teamwork.
I'm cold!
This must be an automated energy plant.
Energy plant? So that's energy flowing through those red pipes.
Future me, edit out, I'm cold. Or not. Depends on my mood. So yeah, the gimmick with this level is that there are these blue paths which you can actually just stand on and it'll carry you forward, but if you move faster, obviously. And I'm breaking boxes. I don't know why. And I just stood there to show it off. So now they say the city is under the control of Eggman. So who exactly does it belong to? Does it belong to... I don't know. They never really explained that. They never really explain what the energy is for either. Unless it's a nod to what happens later on in the game. I kind of doubt that, because the story is pretty straightforward. Basic, to say the least, between all the teams. Just go from point A to point B. And cutscenes happen. So, I don't really know. But yeah, you can see that red energy flowing through the pipes on the side. And we'll see more of that in the next level, which is Power Plant. Which is, as I said before, essentially Act 2. So it'll have visual similar, talking! Ugh. It'll look visually similar, but most of it will be taking part inside a building, if memory serves me right. And I messed that up. Oh well. Excuse me. Now there is a multiplayer in this game. I think I mentioned that in the last part, or the prior to this. I don't know. Can't remember. But this is one of the levels you can play in multiplayer if you play a simple race. There are, let me see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 7 modes, I think. And this is actually where it would end if you played multiplayer. Multiplayer is pretty interesting, but I don't know if I'm gonna show it off, or I don't know. If you guys are interested, just leave a comment below and I can show it off. I'll just... One thing is I would have to teach someone how to play the game, and I'm not sure if I could be bothered at the moment you guys actually post the comments, but I will show it off if there's interest for it. So yeah. Excuse me. So actually I never explained this, but the Lightspeed Dash is actually a natural ability for Sonic in this game. Unlike the previous 2 games. Shadow can also do that, which I think I showed. Did I show? I don't remember. But yeah, it's a natural ability in this game, but later on it becomes a upgrade again. And then back to a natural ability. What? I don't know how that works, but it does. Oh, wow. I'm getting hit by things I never would normally get hit by. Maybe it's because I'm recording. I don't know, but... Yep. Yes, that's normally how you would take out those turtles. Or if you're at level 3, you can just homing attack him and your win attribute will automatically flip him over. Or just punch it with your power type character.
I'm sure I can blow that robot shield off with a tornado.
Or just homing attack it with level 3, which probably would have been smarter than trying to do the tornado because I got hit still. Ah well. But yeah, with those turtle robots, you can damage them when they're right side up, but if you aim at their head. The thing is though, it's kind of tricky aiming at the head, so you have a better chance of just aiming at the belly by flipping them over. Now here's a new thing that speed type characters can do. They can actually use their wind move around the pole and spin up, or if they're at level 3, just use the homing attack and they'll spin up automatically. Any character can technically spin up the pole. Say, Team Rose, for example, when Amy uses her wind move, she actually sends out her tornado forward instead of creating it with her body, like Sonic, Shadow, and Espia does. And when it shoots forward and hits the pole, a gust of wind appears around the pole. And before you actually get close to the pole, you can switch the character to grab onto it. And it actually does affect your direction as well as the speed and elevation at which you get thrown, well, launched at. So it's not much, but I think there's only one instance where doing so will actually get you to a new area, because for the most part you'll want to stick with speed type. Yep. Oh man, I am so cold. Oh. Stupid wind. Whoa, what was that noise? That sounded weird. It's like, almost like an auto-tuned fart. I don't know. I'm being silly. Anyway, we're almost at the end of the level. Because I took a while. I actually did this on purpose, but if you do take a while, you will get a lower rank. In the case of Team Sonic, their score is more focused on time bonus. So I actually think I get a C. I don't remember. We're about to find out. Will I press the button? I'm not pressing the button, am I? Thank you.
Too easy.
Oh, a B. S. Surprising. I took. Could have sworn I would get a C. Ah well. Anyway, we're gonna play through Grand Metropolis as Team Dark. Crush the city under the control of Eggman. Huh.
So, that Eggman is behind all of this.
Whatever it takes, he's mine. Any objections?
Negative.
Is this the energy plant?
That red liquid is being traded at high prices.
Eggman must have plans to control the energy.
Okay. But
It feels like I'm being carried forward.
what? Well, Shadow said that Eggman must be behind all this, behind the manufacturing of the energy, or they never explained that. I'm kind of curious. Maybe there's like a Sonic Wiki has more information. I don't know. I'll look that up. But yeah, Team Dark, as with the previous levels, they just have more enemies. Slightly different level layout. In fact, they'll be going through an area that Team Sonic can't go through towards the end. Well, actually, they can. It's just there is a super hard mode in which you go through each level as Team Sonic with the difficulty cranked up to the max. And the area that's only accessible for Team Dark in the normal playthrough, Team Sonic actually has to go through. So technically they do go through it, but more on that later. One thing I'm kind of meh about in this game is the fact that you have to push some switches. Oh, I missed. Nah, I won't get those points. Ah well. But anyway, there are some switches you have to push and pull, and they kind of slow down the pace for me. I don't really like those switches at all. I'm glad they don't make a return either, or do they? I think it's the only time they have them in this series. I might be wrong. But, yeah, they just kind of kill the pace, especially when you try to speed through. Like, these switches right here, I don't mind, because all you gotta do is touch them. It's these right here where you gotta get in front of it and press the button, and sometimes it doesn't even read the freaking button. Yeah. But, whatever. Speed shoes. I don't really get much use out of them. So, what's the point? Yeah, with 3D games, the speed shoes are kind of pointless.
Here we go.
And to the extent, the invincibility as well, because they're not really placed in helpful situations. Like this right here, just punch it. Punch. Yeah, not really much that can hit you, so I don't really see much of a point in having it in the game in general. Something I forgot to mention, you can also use the Rocket Excel to flip over your enemies. I might have done that as Team Sonic, but I didn't mention it because I was probably explaining something else or eating this sandwich. So if I seem thinking at times, it's because I'm eating. Sorry. But, it is Team Dark in a nutshell. Oh, by the way, I'm actually recording this for a second time because my microphone was muted, even though the light wasn't flashing. I don't know why. It's working now, I think. Let me check it. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, it's working now, but for some reason it muted on its own. And when it's muted, it actually the light flashes, but I remember clearly that the light wasn't flashing, so but yeah, I'm re-recording this part again, so I might mention something that I've already mentioned in the next part, because I already recorded that, the commentary that is. Yep. Just a heads up in case my commentary doesn't sound consistent with what's overall going on. Oh yeah, this is the last game in which you actually can control your grinding. Like you can tilt the control stick inward with curves, and you'll actually go faster than if you weren't. Because if you weren't, you could actually lose your balance and fall off. Yeah, I know in Sonic the Hedgehog 2006 and Sonic Unleashed, you basically well, pretty much any game after this that has grinding, you don't really have to control it. It's just a matter of holding boost to win. Nothing really to it. Makes it seem kind of pointless, to be honest. Because, I mean, what's the point if you can't control the grinding? I don't really see it. I mean, I like grinding and all, but don't like it as much as I used to in it. But whatever. So since I use Chaos Control, the path is no longer working. Oh, I chose stop. But yeah, the path, there we go. But yeah, Chaos Control also affects the path. Okay, I'm not gonna lie, I'm liking this take of this commentary better than my first take because I really didn't have much to say when Team Dark was on screen because I don't really play as Team Dark that often. Their levels tend to drag longer than they should. For me anyway. That's why I prefer to play as the other teams. I can get through them quicker for the most part. I mean, they're an okay team, it's just the team I play as the least, and I missed the dash ring. Oh, there we go. But yeah, we're coming up to the end. How did they expect you to get all three of those? There's no way. Your character formation doesn't even spread out that far. That's even farther spread. What the? Nah, whatever. Anyway, we're coming up to the end. Sandwich. Yeah. As I said before, just keep destroying enemies and you should A rank it no problem. Also, try not to get hit. I think that does account for your score. Let's see what I get.
Perfect as always.
Perfect? Nah. But anyway, we are moving on to Team Rose. Whoa, that transition.
Amy, are you sure Mr. Sonic is here? No doubt about it. My heart is never wrong. Then it must be so. What a huge plant! The buildings are so tall, it's making my head spin.
Doggy, where are you?
Oh, very weird transition. Huh. Whoa. A line that doesn't even have the word frog in it. Lay gas, big. You've impressed me. You're probably gonna make me take that back later, but whatever. But yeah, Team Rose. Why did I jump? Why did I? I could have rocket excelled through his face. Why did I jump? Past me. Sometimes you are an idiot. You're just basically calling myself an idiot. Damn. But Team Rose. Actually, not much is cut out from the level. It's pretty lengthy for a Team Rose level, because the only thing they're really missing out on is the very end where the bridge is up, and I don't know how to really explain it, but basically it ends like all of 30 seconds earlier than the other two teams that we've seen so far. So, but I didn't cut that much out. Pretty cool. Team Blast thing when my Team Blast is full. Very useful. Oh yeah, that's a trick I would like to show off. If you belly flop as big and then change to Amy or Cream like a second or two before you land, you should get a mini speed boost, kind of like that. It's a neat trick for speed running. You can do the same with Vector and the Chaotix. Can't do it with Omega and Knuckles because they don't actually do any form of belly flopping or hammering. But yeah. Rings. See, I timed it wrong, so I wasn't able to get a speed boost at all. I just belly flopped like an idiot for no reason. See, I can't get those three. Whatever. Oh, we're not gonna see it here, but in fact, I don't think we'll see it at all in this playthrough, so I guess I'll just talk about it now. Cream does have her own solo attack. It's when she's by herself and not carrying her teammates, which is very rare for all flight type characters. But with her attack, she actually just sends out her pet child, Cheese, to attack the enemies. And I think for the most part, it's either one hit kill or it counts for multiple hits at once, so it may as well count as a one hit kill. Except for maybe some of the larger enemies we'll come across. But one thing I don't get is Rouge and Tails have the same attack. Tails sends out dummy rings, and Rouge also sends out dummy rings. I'm not sure why she has dummy rings. It doesn't really make sense. I kind of expected bombs or something like that. I don't know. And Charmy has his stinger attack, which actually does home in on the enemy. However, you do have a high chance of taking damage because he comes out of his attack animation not even a split second after landing the hit, so when he's out of the attack animation, he still might be touching the enemy, so you gotta be a little careful. Oh, what the? They don't even have the pole. Oh, whatever. But anyway, this is the last stretch right here for Team Rose. After this grind section, it basically ends. Who didn't go through the dash ring? I mean, rainbow ring. It's a dash ring. Whoever didn't, you're fired. And no one say anything. Okay, that time was big. Big, you're fired. I'm pretty sure a lot of people wouldn't mind that either. Big. But, yep, that was the Grand Metropolis as Team Rose. Very simple. Wow, I use Cream a lot.
I'm so happy I want to tell everyone!
Aw, adorable. But anyway, we're moving on to Team Chaotix as... Oh, no.
Now, the real test. All of you are about to enter Eggman's territory. Are you ready?
No.
Not too late to change your mind.
Why do you think we're here? How else are we gonna make the rent?
Let's go!
I don't wanna.
Here's your next mission. Destroy all of Eggman's robots holding the signal.
Nah.
Every single
Man! Oh gosh, I don't like this mission at all. Basically, you have to destroy every enemy, as he said. All 85 of those mofos. And if you miss one, you have to search for it again. And chances are, your first time through, you'll miss at least one. And that takes time. If you miss one, you may as well kiss that A rank goodbye. If you're going for the A rank. If you're not, I'm sorry, but you gotta play this at a very slow pace. Check every corner, every cranny, because there is one part I'm gonna point out to where it can screw you over in finding the robots. Man, I hate this level. This Team Chaotix. I really do. It's my least favorite, actually. I mean, there are 2 other missions where you have to find everything, but those I never had trouble finding them. It's just with this one, I don't know why. Even to this day, I still skip some enemies by accident and not realizing it because they'll either not spawn in or I don't know. Meh. Yes, we gotta kill all of them. By the way, that's Vector's combo finisher, bubblegum, double bubble, who knows? Yeah, that invincibility pretty much didn't have any use. Yeah. I think with the second objective of this level, you have to destroy all the enemies within a time limit or something, but it gives you a decent amount of time. I think 8 minutes, if I'm not mistaken. Someone can correct me if I'm wrong. I believe it's 8 minutes. Why didn't I go through the loop as Espio? Okay. Yeah, come out so I can hit you easier. Yeah. Oh, excuse me. Sandwich. Okay, we're coming to the part. That asshat right there that just fell from the sky. He sometimes doesn't fall, and I completely skip him. He's usually the one I miss without realizing it. Or, we're not at that part yet. But I hate him. This stank metallic grin. Meh! Whoa. What am I doing? Oh, I was trying to land on the flower. And these 2? There's 2? Yeah, there's 2. Yeah, sometimes they don't spawn for me either. It's like, meh, why would you asshats purposely not show up? You're designed to be killed. That sounds terrible, but it's true. But, you like, I want to say it's not difficult, but it's easy to miss something your first time. Even on subsequent playthroughs, you may miss something every now and then. In fact, yeah, I actually did miss something my first time playing through this when recording. So you actually see my, you're actually watching my second take on this. So screw you, game. Yeah, sometimes I forget to go for these guys as well. Sometimes I will just instinctively triangle jump over the gap because I like doing that. Those actually usually fall every time. No, turn around, there's a switch. Aww, pass me. You suck. Now, I will give this level props though. It is designed very well in case you have to travel through it a second time, because you can either destroy those enemies as speed type to get across, and if you have to go through that path again, you can just fly by going through the dash ring. So I will give him credit when credit's due. This is a nicely designed level. Still hate the enemy spawn, but Yeah. Aw. Lost it. Wow, I'm screwing up with the homing attack. So at this point, you should only need 4 more, and the 4 split into 2 groups of 2. So that was the first group, and then the next group is after we get out of this building. And on the platform with the last 2 robots is a flower that will take you back all the way to the beginning. So if you miss something, tough luck, you gotta go through the entire level. But that is Grand Metropolis with all 4 teams. Still hated as Chaotix, but in the next part we will get to Power Plant. So thank you guys for watching, and I will see you then.
Impossible feat. Ultimate ninja power.
Okay.